Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is super special as we are going to go through what Inktober is and how you can use Inktober for your benefit this year. So Inktober basically is a 31-day art challenge to build consistency and develop your creative process. You can showcase your work and connect with other artists as well. To begin with, staying organized is a big challenge for artists. I don't know about others, but definitely it's a challenge for me. And Inktober was actually designed for artists to practice staying consistent and create one artwork each day and polish their skills. For this purpose, there are 31 prompts uploaded on their website. You can check it out there. I personally prefer writing down these prompts on a piece of paper and stick them over to my desk so I can have a look at them every single day. You can even print these prompts and stick them on the desk, or you can write them down like me. These prompts are really random and the way to use them is completely up to you. For example, if you see Patch and you think of a character that is named Patch, or if you think of something that looks like a patch, you can draw that. Here are some examples of some black and white drawings that are created from random prompts as perceived by the artists. There are a lot of references available on the internet, on Pinterest, or you can also explore the hashtag Inktober on Instagram. The way to use references is not to copy them but to be inspired by how the prompts are used in a different way by each artist. The point of participating in Inktober is to polish your own skills and develop your own creative process. So try not to spend too much time with references online as it can be overwhelming. Just have enough inspiration for you to get started. When I look at references, I don't directly use anything. I just look at the way it is done or the way the artwork represents something. The next step always is writing down your ideas. As artists, you always have ideas flowing in your brain. So no matter if it's 2 o'clock in the night or 8 o'clock in the morning, if you think of any idea, make sure you write it down if you don't want to forget it. I personally carry a planner in which I write down my ideas as soon as I remember them. You can even do this on your phone in your notepad. Then comes the next step of my creative process, that is rough sketching. I like to rough sketch what I am going to pursue the prompt as. For example, I'm taking a prompt roof from the Inktober 2021 prompt set and I'm drawing a rough roof that I really enjoyed during my travel. Now, not necessarily I will exactly draw the same thing when I sit to practice on this prompt, but this will help. Next step is to stay organized. If you have all your art supplies organized in places, it is super easy to start. I separate my supplies as brushes, pens, and miscellaneous items. I keep my paint brushes, my pens, and miscellaneous items like eraser, stapler, and masking tape, etc. in another one. These containers make it super easy to keep track of where my products are. When it comes to papers and sketchbooks and notepads, I prefer a desk organizer in which I can keep things handy for the next morning. next tip is to prefer a suitable time for you. For me, the suitable time is usually afternoons after I have my lunch. When I'm a little free from my regular work, as I'm a working professional, I do not usually get the morning time to be free. After my lunch, I make a cup of nice hot tea for me, and I prefer the 1 hour just for myself to practice Inktober. At this time, if I have all my supplies ready, it's super easy for me to begin. I give myself usually 1 hour to practice. You can set a particular timing each day and decide that you will begin at one time and finish at one time. This way you will not be overwhelmed by having to squeeze this 1 hour within your busy schedule, and you will not miss on practicing for Inktober. Now once when I sit for creating my artwork, I do not do anything else. I put my phone on silent and do not engage with any other activity. I will begin my artwork directly on the paper without having to worry about how this is going to turn out. Remember, Inktober is all about practicing and not about perfection. I'm trying to polish my skills of ink sketching. As you guys know, I have studied architecture and I am practicing architecture. This skill definitely helps me a long way. Staying consistent at this practice every single day, at least for the first 6 days, will give you a lot of confidence as an artist and make you feel amazing about your work. You can also upload your artworks online and use the hashtag Inktober or tag Mango Stationery so we can explore your amazing artworks and feature them on our page. Remember, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to practice. You have to allot this time for practice. And once you finish this artwork, you have to remember that these 31 days of Inktober have been your personal practice of making your skills better. So do not worry about how your artwork turns out. This is my artwork for the prompt roof. I would love to see the artworks that you are currently creating, or if you are getting stuck anywhere with your creative process. Let us know in the comments below if you need more help sticking to the routine for this Inktober, and we will definitely come up with videos that will help you. Hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for weekly videos. We will see you in the next one. Bye.